New plan by the city of Los Angeles and a handful of other major cities to tackle the issue of homelessness. The cities are partnering with the White House to tackle the crisis with a new initiative dubbed All Inside. It's meant to allow the administration to work with local officials to help the homeless. The program fast tracks funding and cuts red tape that has hindered efforts in the past. Joining us now, the mayor of Los Angeles, Karen Bass. Madam Mayor, very good to have you on the show with us this morning. We appreciate your coming on. Could you first define the extent of the problem of homelessness in your city?
Yes, there are 47,000 unhoused people in Los Angeles City. Now, if you add the county in, we're talking 60,000, and that was last year's count. 2,000 people died on our streets last year. So this is what I believe an emergency, which is why on day one, I declared a state of emergency in Los Angeles.
Yes, I remember that. And how do those numbers corroborate or match with the number of beds and shelters that you have available?
Oh, well, we definitely do not have enough of either the interim housing, which is what we're doing here. We're getting people out of tents and moving them into motels. And the sad thing is that in Los Angeles, people say they would rather be on the street in a shelter than in a shelter because the shelters are perceived as too dangerous.
Well, that's the question I have in terms of how this initiative with the White House will work, and will it address that very issue? Because a lot of people are afraid to bring their children to shelters. They're afraid that they will be demonized, shamed, brought to jail, or separated from their family, or hurt. How do you address all those issues at once?
Well, you know, homelessness in this age, and not just in Los Angeles, throughout the country, requires something different. In the past, we used congregate shelters, everybody in cots. Now we need to develop a system of permanent interim housing, and that means hotels and motels and different forms of housing that can be built very quickly, modular, prefabricated. And so what we're moving to now in Los Angeles, renting motels is very expensive, and it's not sustainable financially. So we're looking now to purchase motels and hotels because we are building as fast as we can. I signed an executive directive on my second day that expedited the building process and cutting the red tape. We're also identifying city-owned property, county-owned property so that we can get the building done quickly. But even as fast as you can build, it's still a lag time, so you need something in the middle, and that's interim housing, and that's where we're moving in Los Angeles, and my budget moves us forward in that direction as well.
Mayor Bass, good morning. Data suggests that homelessness, of course, has really been on the rise in big cities throughout the country, including yours, since the pandemic. And also the suggestion is a lot more mental health woes since the pandemic. And sometimes those two issues go hand in hand. What sort of initiatives can the city trot out with perhaps help from the federal government about the mental health component of homelessness?
Sure. Well, in our city, the county is the one that administers health services, and also substance abuse. Please add in that as well. And we often know that substance abuse and mental health go together. And so what I've done locally is we identified money in our budget for the opioid legal settlement, and we're going to use that to collaborate with the county. The county can only provide drug treatment for 90 days, so we're going to pay for day 91. We are looking for a variety of out-of-the-box solutions and responses. We cannot continue to address this problem the same way we have in the past because it is a huge problem now, reaching to a crisis point in many cities.
All right, Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass, please keep us posted on this. We thank you very much for coming on the show this morning. Thank you.
Thanks for having me on.